Hi guys, so let's get into the Married to Medicine Reunion Part 1. Let me tell you, Simone be the only one laughing at her son Michael's jokes. All his jokes, I understand they always going on about his sense of humor, blah, blah, blah. I don't like his sense of humor. Don't like it. Don't care for it. Y'all keep laughing at him and encouraging that bullshit, but the boy ain't funny, and stop encouraging it. All that cussing he be doing and all that stuff, it ain't funny. The boy is conceited. He think he cute because he be on this show. I don't care for his attitude, and on nothing he be doing be funny. So stop laughing at that boy, encouraging that bad behavior. He like a kid that grew up and was always doing something mad and the mama thought was funny. No, you creating a monster. Stop laughing at it. His sense of humor is horrible. And it wasn't cute and funny, and you the only one that thinks so. When Dr. Heavenly was talking about her son or whatnot, I told my son the same thing. All little girls, things have changed. It wasn't quite, I don't know if it was quite this bad when I was young. But a lot of these little girls out here now, if they think a little boy got something, even if he don't have nothing, they just quick to want to run have a baby, and they do be trying to get you caught up. It is what it is. Some women don't like for you to say that, but little girls do be doing that. And some boys be doing that, trying to get little girls caught up. It's crazy nowadays how they do stuff. So your kids got to be careful. And then Dr. Heavenly done sit up here and said that she trapped Damon. I can't believe she said that. I don't know if she intended to say that, but she said, what? It is. Told off on herself. So, Andy asked Toya, did she think quiet was everything to her husband? I feel like Andy asked Toya that because on the show, in her little confessionals, Toya kept saying, Quiet need to get that man a husband. She need to go on and get him a husband. That man, that's all he want from her as a husband. I don't agree. And he knew that how Toya felt about Quiet not giving her husband a child. And that's why he asked Toya her opinions on it. Because we already done watched the whole season. So we know that they was bumping heads about it. And we know the whole issue about it. But Toya said, Quiet not Dr. Greg everything because all he want was a child and she ain't giving him that. Toya always doing the most because I done learned with Toya what she thinks she knows, she don't never know. This whole situation with Quiet and Dr. Greg, I feel like it's something they ain't telling us, and it's some more we gonna have to learn. And judging on the end of how the reunion show ended, it is something that ain't really being told. I don't know if Dr. Greg been trying to creep and cheat or what. I feel like when Cecil cheated, he felt like that was just a door opening for him to try to go cheat. So I'm not even feeling that in the least bit, shape, or form. So we gonna see. Toya going on about how Quiet need to go on and get him a baby. I don't agree with that because it's factors in their relationship that need to be considered. He don't have no respect for anything Quiet be trying to do. Everybody ain't like Toya. Toya don't have no goals other than to be a housewife. Quiet got goals. Her goal career is not being a housewife. It's nothing wrong with being a housewife if that's your ambition and that's your desire, but it's not Quiet's. Quiet wants a career and she has goals. And she wants to achieve certain things before she has a child, but he has no respect for that. He thinks she shouldn't want to have no goals other than have children. And they not seeing eye to eye on that. And I'm going to be in all honesty, at this point, it's like I don't believe in divorce. Unless it's just, you just have to. So now I'm feeling like they down to that point. It just needs to be done and over with. Because it's like the damage is done. He's never going to respect her in that manner. He don't believe that they have two different thought processes. They just not on the same page. So we've seen that Dr. Contessa left her job. Well, we see on the show that she left her job, but now on the reunion show, we found out that she did leave her job, but she went back to work doing the hours the kids are at school. I understand why she was so heartbroken and why it brought her to tears. If you haven't given birth to a child, you're not going to understand. To miss, number one, the last moments of a parent's life. Sasha, get out. My dog trying to come in, excuse me. To miss the last moments of a parent's life, to miss a child's first everything, whether it's the first play at school, whether it's the first, they getting on the bus, the first anything. Active parents want to see that. Some parents don't care if they miss it or not, but that's things that active parents that really their kids really want to see. The whole Miss Renee situation, I feel like Miss Renee didn't want to do the show. And I feel like that Dr. Heavenly had Miss Renee do the show with her, so she would have more to do. I feel like she already knew how Miss Renee was. I feel like she had talked to Miss Renee and was like, come on, Miss Renee, do this for me. Please do this for me. I'll pay you extra. All I need you to do is just kind of cut up for me. I think she wanted Miss Renee to really act worse than how she really acts to help her be on that show. And I think that it was going to make Miss Renee bad. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to eat. I just had to get a little bite of this food and I'm eating some steak. I really think Miss Renee ain't as bad as they showed her. I think Miss Renee and her behavior, I think she did a lot of that for Dr. Contessa to help her be on the show, to have some excitement. That's why I think she hasn't talked to Miss Renee since the show. I think it was too much for Miss Renee. And that's why she quit. Because it's a lot to destroy your character for somebody. And she destroyed her character for Dr. Contessa. And I feel like that's what she did. I don't think that lady was as bad as they made her out to be. Like I said, I think she did it for Dr. Contessa for this show. And then I think, too, she really was a mother figure to her. But when they come in reference to this show, so she done painted her to be this kind of person, say, instead of saying she was a mother figure to me, say she was my friend. Because when you say mother figure, her behavior don't go hand in hand. This says she had become a near and dear friend to me. So people, it can't be a backlash all the time. But anyway, that's talking about when men lose weight. It's true when men lose weight, it helps their thing get more elongated. It does. More happier and, pulls it on out some. So, yeah, that's true. So, shout out to Dr. Eugene and Toya. I'm sure things have gotten a lot better. I'm so glad that she was sitting by Dr. Jackie, that hurry up and shut her up, because y'all know Toya gets talking so much. Too much sometimes. But anyway, I agree with Dr. Contessa. In real life, I wouldn't be having no party. I paid my taxes and I'm no longer in the red. I'm in the black party. I feel like they did that party because this is a TV show. You got to have something to shoot and something to record. So for that reason that they did the party. I feel like if they wasn't recording, This show didn't exist, they wouldn't have had a party because they paid their taxes. I seriously don't believe that. I seriously believe they only did that for this show. So, Dr. Contessa, the longer you be on this show, you got a lot to learn, and you will be having some of these bogus parties soon yourself, because it's just part of being on the show. You new to this. For some reason, when you come on to this, I'm feeling like Toya may have dragged you in this, and you may not have been ready for it. But as you learn, you will see. Or either you end up leaving the show. This is just how it is. We gotta have something to shoot. Now let's get on to Dr. Heavenly. Toya has talked about Heavenly a lot. Toya told Heavenly she need to watch some of the things she say because she once had an eating disorder. So all that about calling her fat or whatever, it could have triggered something in her. Honey, I done watched all the seasons of this show, and not once have you went on or said anything to signal that you had an eating disorder. When Dr. Jackie was talking to you about needing to lose weight, you didn't say nothing about it being an eating disorder. So Dr. Jackie had everybody trying to get in shape. Not just you, the whole cast, because she don't want anybody to die of cancer. She want everybody to be fit and healthy. You didn't open your mouth and you didn't say nothing. But yet when Heavenly say something, you wanted to say something. But I'm going to tell you what I did like. I like that Dr. Jackie heard him, got you together. She heard him, told you, now Toya, you said this stuff about yourself and we agreed to it. And the stuff we saying, we've all said, it ain't nothing that you ain't already said about yourself. So for you to try to act like Heavenly is basically bullying you and try, she got her together and cut that out, because she wasn't about to paint Heavenly to be some kind of monster that picks on people with eating disorders. So this is what I don't like about Toya, because this is stuff she try to do. She always trying to pull some shady shit like this. This why don't nobody like her. That's why don't nobody be feeling they want her to shut her damn mouth and go somewhere. And that's also the kind of stuff that's gonna mess around and end her up off this show. Let her keep on. So, like Jackie said, those are things Toya did about herself. They co-signed it. So no. So now to say it could have triggered something or singling out Heavenly, it's not gonna happen. But that's okay. She just wanted to drag Heavenly, but Toya gonna let's get on to Heavenly and her spiritual journey. As for her score, I give Dr. Heavenly a 6 because she has come a long way and she is doing better. But I'm going to tell you what I don't like. I'm tired of her doing this mean stuff to people and pretending like she didn't know. She too doggone old for this. She know exactly what she doing to people when she do it. And then she want to say, no. Sounding like SpongeBob's sister. No, you cannot do that. You know exactly what you're doing when you're doing it, and you're doing it with malicious intent, and it's mean and it's hateful. And then to sit up there and lie and say you don't know what you're doing. This is why you and Heavenly and Mariah can't get along, because they do the same kind of stuff to each other. Just like Mariah hopping on Facebook, being malicious with malicious intent, doing the same old shady stuff. Heavenly does the same thing, and then don't want nobody to call him on him. But like I said, she is still way better this season than she has been when she first came on the show. And I actually like her and can tolerate her now, because when she first came on the show, I didn't want her on there, and I was wishing they would have heard her and took her off. But now I like her on the show and I want her to stay on there. But now, as for Heavenly arguing with Mariah was bothered by the mother stuff, but Heavenly is right. Mariah mama has said some really bad stuff. She always got her mouth on. She always saying stuff. Mariah want people to address. She just like Candy Burrs was. She want people to address her and not her mama. Then she need to let her mama stop addressing other folks and tell her mama to keep her mouth shut if she don't want nothing said to her mama. Because, honey, see, when your mama is grown and you talk to another grown person, then they can get addressed. If she don't want nobody saying nothing to her mama need to keep her mouth shut and stay up out their business. It's just that plain and simple. Because your mama, it don't matter. She grown. She can sit around and drag people. She can get drugged back. Because the stuff she be saying is hurtful. Because she be saying some really ugly stuff. Like she gonna try to say Heavenly pimping her daughter out. She only saying that because she seen that shit on TV that somebody said that Kenya Moore said that about Kim's daughter. That's where she got that from. She just borrowing other stuff she seen. And she wrong for saying that. How would she feel if somebody told Mariah she was pimping her daughter out? She need to be careful what she say because that she can come back and bite her in her ass. That's what the stuff I'm talking about right there. What you do, she doing stuff to people she don't want done to her. It's what Mariah mama be doing. If she don't want it done to Mariah, she better stop doing it to people. Because they real dirty. They do some dirty, underhanded stuff. And that's why Mariah and Heavenly don't get along. Because they both backstabbing and dirty. But like, anyway, that doggone Heavenly gonna say, no. Talking about when Mariah mama gonna say she pimping her daughter, that doggone Heavenly gonna say no. No. She said no, she pimping your daughter, Mama Lucy. Because she up on Facebook Live going on about her. Boom. She said she pimping Mariah, not her own daughters, because she pimping your daughter, Mama Lucy. If she wouldn't, y'all wouldn't be on Facebook bothered. Then Mariah on Facebook going in on Quad married. So this whole time when Quad wasn't forgiving her and we didn't know why, it was because this whole time Mariah playing Miss Innocent been up on Facebook talking about Quad and her situation, her marriage. She always on there talking about people. Because I know posting a group, Mariah be on there going in on about everybody in the cast and everybody on the show. That's why everybody think everything she say is fake and phony. But Mariah talking about Heavenly, and she said, to me, she basically the pot calling the kettle black. But anyway, Mariah doing all that hooping and hollering, going on about Heavenly ghetto, and she need to be taken out the show and all that kind of stuff. All that hooping and hollering Mariah was doing was ghetto to me. I don't understand. She and her mama both beyond ratchet as compared to Heavenly, but yet you want to call somebody ghetto and go on and carry on and you acting a fool and everything. And when Heavenly drew that picture of Mariah being evil, she right. Mariah is evil. And then Mariah gonna try to blow it up, make this big deal about it. She down there crying. Why is she down here with an entourage? This is a reunion show. What the hell did she need an entourage for? Ain't nobody else got all these folks up in their dressing room with her. And then she got this cheap photo on the door that she probably had made on the way to the reunion show in the first place. Honey, I used to be I done went to cheerleader camp before. We used to order them over at Walmart or go down to the store. I'm trying to think, it's like an office supply store. And order them little signs for like $8 or something like that. $10. Order the sign, and you hang it on the door, and you sit there acting like you a supermodel or something. Mariah, please. Anyway, she up there lying, talking about she needs security for her diamonds and her persons. Like Mariah gonna come in, like Heavenly gonna come in there and steal something in there trying to cry, talking about she need to be gone. She trying to get Heavenly put off the show. If you ask me, Mariah would need to go before Heavenly. I would rather see Dr. Heavenly than Mariah any day, to be honest, because Mariah don't bring nothing to me. I don't even be interested in nothing she got to say, because everything she got to say is so backstabbing, low down, and dirty. I don't even care to hear it. I don't even care to see a period. Nothing she got to say or do, and I'm just being honest. And if I had to lose a lady out the show, I would rather it be her, because she just not giving me anything. Her ghetto-ness, it can be seen on any corner, any beauty shop, or whatever. They ain't nothing but some boring drunks. That's all they do. So at this point, Heavenly jokes, like I said, they don't be funny. But Quad was correct about I lost my train. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Just like, how was I finna say it? Just like Heavenly. So we get the after this whole big thing is made up about this little picture on the door, and Heavenly was like, "Well, I thought it was funny." No, she didn't think it was funny. She knew it was gonna make Mariah upset, and it's the only thing she could do, other than saying "Yo, mama," which was really gonna push her over the edge. So she went down there and drew on that girl's door because she knew she was gonna act a damn fool about it, and she could get under her skin, and she knew the cameras was watching. They was gonna be somewhere looking, but she was just being petty. But anyway, she told him, "Yeah, I admit I was wrong. I probably shouldn't have done it, but it was a joke." Like they said, it wasn't no doggone joke. But like Quiet said, y'all equal now. Just like, excuse me, what she did on Facebook wasn't right. What you did wasn't right. Let's call it equal, and y'all equal now. Let's move on. And I agree with that. But anyway. So they get on Cecil and Simone, and doggone Simone dropped the bomb, which we already knew before this point that they were getting a divorce. But I think what was shocking to us was the cast reaction to it. The women took it really hard. It was a big shock to everybody, and it really was sad. But then they get on this golfing trip. So I'm ready to see the next episode, because come to find out, because you remember he made a golfing trip and he didn't tell Simone that he was going on this golfing trip with his golfing buddy. And so Simone made a trip to New Orleans and she didn't feel like she had to tell Cecil about it. Well, what they cut out was that the golfing buddy is a girl. It was a woman. So he done took a trip with a damn woman. Now, who does it? You just gonna make a trip, not tell your wife about it, and go on, okay. Then Greg over there talking out his side of his neck about they hooking up with some chicks. By the time this second episode, I'm gonna need some to leave. By the time the third episode over, I'm gonna need a whole bottle of wine. Child, we gotta get into it. Y'all, this is all of my reviews. Sorry, my mind kind of all over the place because I'm really hungry. And my dog keep coming in here. Want my piece of steak laying over here. But y'all, I thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next review. Y'all have a good night. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Bye.